Good morning, everyone listening to us out there. My name is Olumide. I'm reporting live for Voice of the Farmer. So sorry, this is coming unannounced. Sometimes you need to come up with some special program for special people. If you are seeing beside me, it's very rare seeing the person beside me, like my guest, as early as this. Look at this, almost 7:22 now. It's very rare seeing him outside doing this kind of thing. But when it comes to some special stuff, he also come out for something like this. So my name is Olumide once again. I'm reporting live for Voice of the Farmer. I have with me here this morning, let me say, a veteran broadcaster. I'll call him a veteran, yes, because he has been doing well in the broadcasting industry. And now he's now a veteran now turned farmer. He's still into broadcasting, though, but he's now a farmer now. So please, let me just ask him, let him introduce himself so that people will know much about him, sir. Good morning, sir. May we meet you, sir?
Good morning, Olumide. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Olaide Abioye, a broadcast journalist with Crest 106.1 FM Akure, and also the founder, Farm for Charity Initiative. I've been a broadcaster for over a decade, and I still broadcast. And the broadcasting journey started in 2008 when I was in school, Obafemi Awolowo University, as a sports journalist with Grace FM, Obafemi Awolowo University Campus Radio, and after then I joined RIPA of Dark Communications as the head of Indigenous Department, that is the head of Yoruba language, head of Yoruba Department then at RIPA 106.5 Ilora. From there I moved to Igbo to work with Gravity FM. I was in Igbo for 4 years before I moved down to Akure, where I am currently with Crest FM as the host. So, and also, I'm a farmer. As a child of a farmer, I'm a proud. I'll continue. Thank you, Olumi.
Thank you very much. You might be thinking why is Olumide bringing a broadcaster on the show. We know Olumide to be a farmer, to be talking about anything agriculture, but you can add, I think you heard from him, he said he's a farmer and he's a child of a farmer and he's always going to be a farmer. And that is why, that is where the correlation comes in now. And Mr. Olaide Abioye is a boss. Yes, he's a boss in the broadcasting industry. We have been together for a long time since Unilorin. So I'm using this medium to appreciate him. So now we want to go straight to the point because we don't want to bore people this morning, because I know some people don't even know. If they know we have the show this morning, we will have a lot of let me say audience this morning. But I know definitely they will join us and at least they will watch later. So sir, I think something attracted me to your foundation was I had the name Farm for Charity. I was like, because to me, I'm preaching for, they say agribusiness. They say agriculture is not a business. It's not Michelle Lewa again. It's not something that I'm going to Michelle Lewa. Agriculture is now a business now. But now I had someone saying farm for charity. I was like, I don't know, is this thing, what's happening? So I said, okay, let me just try and ask, because your Bible say, you have a reason for coming up with this kind of idea, and what is the reason behind this, sir? Yeah, can we hear from you, sir?
All right. Thank you, Olumide. Uh, Growing up, I okay. Let me start with this. I lost my dad when I was 12. That was exactly 1990. That was in GSS 2. And growing up was a very difficult one, especially because I only had my mom to cater for us, who was a full housewife, as at the time my our father uh, uh, died. So growing up was very challenging. The sourcing for food, which is a basic man need,
Hmm,
was very, very difficult. So growing up, I promised myself that if I could find my way to a privileged position, I would try my possible best to help people in need. And since then, I've been so passionate in helping people.
hmm,
And I also, while growing up, I feel, and I was inside of me that, okay, how could I be of help? Now that I'm not that rich, I'm not yet there, but in my own little way, how can I make impact? How can I fulfill my lifelong promise to
hmm,
humanity? That if I'm able scale through that challenging time. I will try as much as possible to help people. Also, that is what gave birth to Farm for Charity. Though a Farm for Charity initiative is a baby, but I've been running an NGO for the past 8 years now.
Hmm.
I call it Olaide Abioye Foundation, uh, that
Okay.
will be giving assistance to less privileged, the vulnerable in the society. We provide copies of notebooks and other items to school for people living with the school for the physically challenged in Ilorin.
Hmm.
The school is along Parapoli. We did
Okay.
that in 2018. In 2017, we organized, I was in Igbo then, we organized Spelter, a competition that we used to raise fund for the less privileged pupils that couldn't afford notebooks, couldn't afford writing materials. The event was highly attended. The little fund, the fund we raised through that event was donated to charity. Also in 2018, we organized a charity march for a visually challenged student, a pupil, a lady named Khadijat, who wanted to, uh, who got admission to School of the Blind in Ogbomoso, but her parents could not afford the school fee and some other things she needed then. So the foundation organized a football competition to raise fund, and which we did successfully. And in our
Hmm.
own little way, we still support her. I think she's in SS class now. So,
Hmm.
and is one of our success story. And now, then we have some other programs that we did, in assisting farmers. We raise fund and we give to them to farm. And when at the end of the day, like in 2019, we invested in about 20 acres of soya beans farm. We have pictures, we have
Hmm.
evidences to show so that the proceed after selling, we give it to charity. So that's how we've been going. But now, uh, as a passionate farmer,
Hmm.
this I just came to agree with the fact that food is an essential. And
Exactly.
Yoruba always says that "Tóúnjẹ bá tán nù ṣe, iṣẹ́ ti bù ṣe." So we
Then.
try as much as possible. Myself and my team, we sat down that how can we really take that particular challenge by the horn, that is tackling food insecurity among the vulnerable, the most vulnerable in the
Hmm.
society. If they can afford to eat, if they can get something to eat, not anything, but a nutritious meal to eat,
Hmm.
I know their body will reduce. So that's what brought about Farm for Charity initiative, where we use our resources to farm. We use our energy,
Hmm.
we use our time as an investment into the farm. It's not only about money.
Hmm.
For people in the team, we have a documentary. People who actually worked did it free of charge, unless on few occasions that we know the farm was actually run with effort, mostly efforts, and some funds from personal purse. So, and we ventured in January this year, we got a plot of land with the aim of planting onions. Number one of the reasons or one of the objectives of that venture is actually show to people that there are some agricultural crops, there are some crops that were believed not to be,
Do
that we
well.
can't cultivate here in the southern part of Nigeria. That people
Hmm.
always believe that it can only be planted in uh, in the north. So as a journalist, I had several conversations. I'm also an agro journalist. So that gave me the opportunity to have a relationship with a lot of farmers and stakeholders in the agri sector. So, and this exposed me to a lot of information and also a
Hmm.
lot of knowledge and skills in agriculture. So all these things were things I put together with my team. That guys, we can actually do this. So as a journalist, there are some events you attend, there are some jobs, some gigs you do, give you an honorarium. So this
Sure, sure.
honorarium, what I did was I got a piggy bank, my office. That piggy bank is drop all this little change, little 1,000 here, 2,000 there, 5,000 there, and this is how I was able to save these monies together last year, and I have videos for all these things, evidences. So I saved about
Hmm.
80,000 naira from all these gigs, and that is what we started with. We got a land
Hmm.
very close to my residence. So, and we got the seed. So, with the help of one Mr. Duilemi Akinjoye, a staff of Ondo State Agricultural Development Project, ADP, he was there for us. He gave us the art support. He showed
Hmm.
us, and also along the line, I got a scholarship with uh, East West Seed Knowledge Transfer program. It's a training program on vegetable production. So it's a 3 month
Okay.
training. So the scholarship, and it gives me the opportunity to be a certified vegetable farmer. So these
Hmm.
are the skills and knowledge we put together that gave birth to the success we recorded on the onion farm. And so this onion farm is like a pilot project at Farms for Charity Initiative, and we can say that it's already a success because we've harvested over 2,000 bulbs of onions. We still have some
Hmm.
left on the farm that are yet to be harvested. Now we've donated about, from that 2,000, we've shared about 200 bulbs within the community the farm is located here in Alagba, Kakwe. So
Okay.
as we are giving out to charity, we are also giving out to neighbors. So that
Hmm.
is where we are currently. And uh, yesterday, March makes it 1,061 days. I
Hmm.
joined, today is 1,061 days. I joined Prest FM. I joined Prest FM on 14 September 2020. And by the records, we are marking, I'm marking my 1,061 days with 1,061 bulbs of onions. I'll be
Hmm.
donating it to the Ondo State uh, Children's Home of Baile Akure. So that's where we are. The event is coming up next week, Thursday, 10 a.m., 24th of August, 2023. So the donation ceremony will take place. So, and we're working towards that. Thank you, Olumide.
That is fascinating, like, because I was carried away. I don't even know what to say, because for someone to say, okay, I want to farm to feed the less privileged, to feed the people with disability, that is something that we need to applaud the person for, because it's not easy. Can Air is talking about how he has been putting the money together, the piggy bank and all those stuff. It's not something that is easy at all. So we are trying to use this support, because now this kind of foundation is something that we need more support. Because I would definitely ask a question for him, because I don't want to be speaking for him, because for you to have for you to be able to make this thing sustainable, definitely you need support from people. But he has started this, like he has started the race. You need people to just join the race. At least let's see how we can also assist people with the less privileged, people with disability, and let's at least, because as I said earlier on, please let us try and at least look towards that angle as well. So, sir, to wrap it up, sir. So, what's your I think the network went off. So, if you are just joining us on this live broadcast, we are talking to Mr. Olaide Abioye, which is a broadcaster, and I think he is the head of program for Crest FM in Akure. He is the founder of Farm for Charity, where what they do there is just to cultivate and do some stuff for people with disability, people the less privileged homes, and that is what they do there. So I think the network is bad. That was why he left. So if you are just sorry, it's coming unaware. Like because he's a special person, though we need to give him a special treatment. So and he's a busy person. So we need to just try and squeeze out that time and see how we can make something out of this. So thank you very much for joining us on the last podcast. Let's see if he's still going to be able to join us back. At least we'll be able to continue the interview and just wrap up the interview because we are almost done with the question we want to ask him. So possibly, if it's possible, the team of Voice of the Farmer can also be on ground. I think next week Thursday, just to also witness the event and also give you updates on what, because what he's doing is a laudable program. Was you saying, okay, you want to celebrate 161 days that you joined a media outfit, and you are trying to also share 161 bulbs of onions to the less privileged. It is something that is commendable, and we need to give him an applaud. So I just want to wrap up this with Mr. Olaide Abioye, because looking at him, he's also a youth as well. Yes, he's also a youth. So I want him to advise our youth out there. Some of them still think agriculture is a dirty job. They don't want to go into agriculture. And I do say this thing: you can be a banker and you can still be a farmer. You can be a banker, you can be working in a bank, you can be a tech guy, and you still have a farm behind your house, in your backyard, you still have a land. One thing is that every job can just stop working. Let's say there is a war now, everything can just stop, but people will keep eating. That is just it. That is one secret people don't know about agriculture. So please, I want Mr. Olaide Abioye to just help me advise the youth out there. Let's just use this to wrap it up. That they should know that there is money in agriculture, and there is sustainability in agriculture as well. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, one of the money is not the motivation behind we going to agriculture. Food security is actually our major goal, major objective of we venturing into what we're doing currently. So I want to advise the youth because when you're able to, the basic thing in life is for you to be able to feed yourself and also at least look good in the society. So if you're looking for an opportunity to feed yourself and feed others, then uh, because feeding yourself and helping others is a major goal that everyone should embrace. So if you are looking for an opportunity, because
I think the network is not too good there. Okay.
yes, I won't tell you that. I can assure you as well that if you venture into agriculture, even though you fail in some cases, you will actually definitely bounce back. There is always an opportunity for another day in agriculture. Unlike some other business, when you fall forever. But agriculture presents you another opportunity to bounce back anytime you fall or you fail. So, and also I want to a lot of people that we've actually reached out to are asking for, they're asking us about sustainability of this project. I told them that it's a personal, yes, we are open to donations, we are open to support, but like I told you, that not as much as still in active practice. So I'm a man of different skills. I'm to IT, I'm into, likewise, I'm into agriculture, I'm into graphic design, I'm into printing and publication. So I have different areas that lead to coins. Coin, like Portable always
Sport
say,
doctor.
where the coin are coming from. So sustainability, we keep it simple, but we keep focused. Well, we try as much as possible. We try our best to attract funding, support, donation from where to do Nigerians and our friends and families, both home and abroad. We're working on that. But we know that based on the scale we are operating now, we can still sustain it on our own on that scale for the next few years. So, as we will also be working towards the expansion because we have a big dream in having a very big farm, and all the proceeds of those farms will be directed to charity. That's our goal, and we believe that we can do it with you, your support, and
Hmm.
with other way to do Nigerians. So it's our belief that little thing counts. So little things do make a big difference, and that is what
Hmm.
we're doing at Farm for Charity Initiative. The little things we are doing, we strongly believe that to make a lifelong difference in the lives of these most vulnerable citizens in our society. Thank you very much, Olumide. It is my pleasure
Thank you very much,
on
sir.
your
So,
show.
sir, before you go, sir, I just want to ask a question. What do you think about Voice of the Farmers? When you hear the voice of the farmer, what can you say about Voice of the Farmer, sir?
Well, Olumide, I must commend you. I got to know you in 2016 or 2015 thereabout while I was in the and I don't think we've seen one on one physically,
Mm,
have
no, no,
we?
no, no,
None.
no, no.
So we've always been keeping in touch, and I've seen you to be a very passionate media person. Because I remember the first time you reached out to me, you told me about your dreams and your goal of venturing into broadcasting, and I can see that even without um, any support, you've been doing wonders, and you've created a niche for yourself in the
Mm,
agri sector. I kudos to you, and I must commend you for the good work you've been doing in that sector, promoting young farmers, promoting their activities towards food security. Kudos to you, and for the Voice of the Farmer, your initiative. Uh, the sky is your starting point. I must tell you,
mm,
you've done well for yourself. You've done well for the organization. And I know that next few years, uh, voice of the farmers will be a force to reckon with in the agri sector. So keep the good job. Keep going. Don't discourage. There are going to be up and downs. There are going to be
sure, sure.
discouragement. But keep hope alive and keep dream alive. So keep doing what you know how to do best. And I know that uh, very soon we are going to get there together. So and I follow you every time through media platforms, especially on Facebook. And instead of me, I say, wow, my guy is doing well. So keep it up.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very
And
much, sir.
I want
So,
to
if
encourage farmers. I want to encourage
hmm,
farmers to follow uh, Voice of the Farmers on all their social media platforms. I also do that. So I'm following you already. I'll also share with farmers to follow you and other platforms that you need to for more exposures and coverage. I'll do that on my part. So we are going there. We are getting there. We are not the lazy youth, and I
hmm,
believe that the Creator uh, will bless our hustles. We also
amen,
uh,
amen,
uh, reach us so that we can expand our goals, expand our dreams, expand whatever project God has given to us. So keep it up, bro.
amen. Thank you very much, sir. So, if you are just joining us on this live broadcast, this is Mr. Olaide Abioye, a broadcaster and also a farmer as well. He has lent his voice about what he wants to tell the youth, and he has spoken well. So, thank you very much, sir. I know next time if we call you for this kind of show as well, definitely I know you will answer us. Thank you very much once again. We say
Thank you
bye bye to we see next time, sir. Thank you. Um,
Thank you very much, Olumide. God bless.
yes, sir.